A box marked Y-Start. Hello everyone, Nash Rathbone here. Look what GearBest have sent in for me. Let's have a look. Cool. Look at that, guys. It is a Y-Start JIN02. Very nice. Oops. Chucking it about, but never mind. We have pocket clip, axis lock. Very nice indeed. Wow, I do like that. What do you think, guys? I think we ought to have a closer look at it, don't you?
Alrighty then, let's take a look at this almost flat grind here. That is a nice finish, isn't it? It's not quite a flat grind because I've got a little bit going on just here, but other than that, it's very nice. Look how thick the stock is on this as well. Look, got some pair of thumb studs here. They look all right, don't they? And they're for goodness sake, Torx screws. Got little Torx heads in there. We have the manufacturer's name there, Y-Start, and the blade material is D2, so it's quite a decent steel on this then. And then moving along, we have the axis lock again. We have a Torx screws in there. We have a proprietary pivot screw here, plain on the other side, but I dare say you could get an ordinary screwdriver into that. As you can see, I got a little hungry the other day whilst looking at this and took a nice big bite out of it. Look, it was very nice too. We have some notches cut out on the top of the handle, the scales on both sides. Hope you can see that. Yes, you can, can't you? Yeah, there we are. Look, there's no jimping as such on the top, just these little notches cut in. And tooth marks here again, and you can see the very nice finish on the G10, nicely machined out here, like, you know, get a thumb in there sort of thing. You've got a finger choil here, Torx screw construction again. We have a lanyard hole that looks big enough to get paracord through. We'll give that a go. Plain pillar construction, and as you can see in there, skeletonized stainless steel liners to help reduce the weight a little bit. And so we have this axis lock here. It does a very good job of holding the blade shut too, look. And what's the centering like? Well, I would have said that's very good indeed. And then here's the pocket clip. It's got a couple of little pillars there holding it up. Is it strong enough, I wonder? Yeah, it is actually. Very strong pocket clip. I like that.
Okay then, so what's it like for flickability? I think it could do with a little bit of running in, to be honest with you, because it's a bit stiff at the moment. So I say, you know, it's a bit of a, oops. Maybe a bit of playing about with it for a little while. Annoying the missus while we're watching the television again by click, click, click with a knife. She won't like that too much. Very comfortable hold. You've got this nice little finger choil here to stop your hand slipping into the sharp end of things. So that's nice. And so there's no proper jimping on this. There's just these little notches in the side and around the finger choil as well. So nothing really to stop your thumb sliding about, but other than that, I think it's going to be okay. And as you can see, it's a big enough handle there. Look, I mean, I can get all 4 fingers on there. I could probably get a 6th finger on there as well if I had one, I reckon. Look at that. How frightening is that? Nice, I like that. What sort of size are we looking at with this? Well, I did some measuring and I came up with an overall length of 201 millimeters. The blade length is 87.7, and that's from you know, the end of the handle to the very tip. It has an 84 millimeter cutting edge. You've got quite a largish sharpening choil here as well. The blade thickness on this thing is quite good at 3.1 mil. The width, including the pocket clip studs and screws here, you're looking at 20.8 millimeters there. How much does it weigh? 127 grams, and that is 4.5 ounces. I have some size comparisons here. First up is my SRM 913P. It's another one of my favourite knives, is this one. A fairly recent addition to my collection is the SRM LAND 910 Plus. This is really nice, this one. As you can see, it's almost got a similar semi-full flat grind on here as the so can we see that? Yeah. And also, but this one's a slip joint, of course, not a non-locker, the SRM 9051 MUC-GPH, and as I say, this one's a slip joint. There's no locking in this at all. And this is comparable size, as you can see. Another very nice blade. What I'll do is I'll put you some links down below so you can go along and watch my reviews of those knives. I think what we ought to probably be doing is see how sharp this blade is, see how good it is at cutting stuff up, shall we, guys? Let's get the old bitzer bag in. Right ho, let's commence with some paper, shall we? See if we can yep, chops corner off of paper quite nicely. That is a very easy task for it then. Let's step it up to some cardboard then. It's got a few cuts in it already, this cardboard, but let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, it's quite hard to keep hold of this bit of cardboard for some reason or another, I don't know why. There it goes. Chopping its way through cardboard then. Get that out of the way. Let's have a look. What have we got here then? There we go. The usual speaker style cable here with the copper conductors in it. Just a quick, yeah, chopped it. Oh, I've just discovered something, guys. When I was preparing this scene here, getting the bitzer bag in, I did actually manage to catch the tip of the blade with my finger. So what's happening? I'm bleeding everywhere, look. I mean, that was only a little stab as well. It wasn't very much at all. I barely felt it. I've got a nice bit of bleeding going on here now. Oh no. Okay, so I've cleaned it up a little bit, guys. I hope you can see just a little. There we are, get it in focus. A little cut in there for you. Good grief. Anyway, where were we? Yes, so we just chopped a bit of speaker style cable up. So I'll pop that back in there again. I've got this 24020 multi-stranded stuff. Let's see what chop through that, as well as my finger. Yep, straight through there then, very nicely. Now then, can I get hold of this rope here? Get the rope out, hopefully. Let's bring in a load of other stuff with it, which you don't particularly want. We're done with all that lot. Okay, let's have a look. This is not very good stuff, this rope. I'm not all that keen on it, but it does for what we want it to do. It's all getting tangled up now, look. Soon deal with that. Right, and here's some, here it is folded up a bit. Get the blade in there and push. Yep, chop that up nicely, didn't it? Let's get this mist back in there again. Of course, I've got my nice heavy duty package strap in here again. Good, I've stopped the bleeding. Right, let's have a look. Oh yeah, blimey. Yeah, sending that even into the corner of the room there. And again. Right, let's see what it's like for chopping through it when we get it folded over, shall we? Oh, yeah. Chop that up nicely then. What about, have we got, oh yeah. Well, I've got a little bit of zip tie here, large, heavy duty zip tie. And it's knocking the corner off of that quite nicely. Is there going to be enough for me to keep hold of, I wonder? If not, I'll go and get some pliers and we'll do it. So look, well, to be honest with you, I can't keep hold of it enough, guys. Oh, there it goes. Hang on. Oh, they're handy. I'll use those. Nice big pair of slip joint pliers. Let's try and hold the... Right, so now we've got a good grip of the tie wrap. Try again. Haha! It's in 2 bits now then, guys. Right, what else we got in here? Ah, we've got some seatbelt in here somewhere. Link's seatbelt. Thank you very much, Link. Let's get it chopping a bit of this up, shall we? I wonder if we can do it all in one hit. Let's have a look. Yep, it did. Brilliant. Let's get that all folded away and back in the bag. Like so. Now then, do we really need to go doing a piercing test with this knife? Well, I think we're going to. We better, you know, do it properly, eh, guys? Yeah, and you see it is like a scalpel, but I think we've already, or at least I've already discovered that. Look at that. I want, try and get my finger out of the way here. There we go. Hear that? That's brilliant. And at least I've stopped the bleeding anyway. I wonder what it's like for popping the pipe about. Let's have a quick look. Get some clear pipe first. I think it's just PTFE stuff. Yeah, there it goes. Goes into the corner of the room. It's not flattening it all that much either. What about the black stuff? There we go. It's the black pipe. Pop that about, hopefully. Yep. There it goes. Yeah, I love it when it goes into the corner of the room like that. So yeah, we've got a nice sharp blade there with a very, very nicely sharp point on there too, look. Ouch. Well, I've got to say, I haven't sliced myself for quite a while. That's not too bad, I suppose. It's only a little cut just above the nail there. Hopefully you can see that. Pillock. Never mind, it's just purely accidental. So, back to the knife then, guys. It was earlier this year actually, somebody left a comment on one of my other knife reviews and said that I should get hold of one of these. And finally, after all these months, here it is. I hope that person's watching. I couldn't find your comment. I had a look, I couldn't find it. It's probably out there somewhere still. I was going to leave you a little message to say that I'd got one of these in, so hopefully you're watching it. Let us know what you think of it. I think you already know what it is. I believe you've got one, haven't you? But anyway, yeah, I quite like this knife. Thank you very much to GearBest for sending it in for me. Thank you very much, guys. So it's very nice. Another axis lock for my collection here. It works quite well on this. It's a very it sucks it in very nice, as you can see. I've got an idea that, looking at that, it needs a little bit of running in though. It probably does. I'll have to sit there one evening flicking it in and out. Right then. Okay guys, if you've got any questions or comments on this knife, please let me know. It is available in other colours as well. It's available in black, brown, green and this sweet orange here. I like the orange, you know, getting a few orange knives in now. Makes a bit of a change from the usual black. They currently got these on GearBest for £14.58 or $18.32, but as you know, prices are subject to change, so it'd be worth having a look. What I'll do is I'll put you some affiliate links in down below, so you can, you know, if you be kind enough to do so, purchase them from those links, and that will help my channel out no end. Actually, you know, I get a little bit of commission for everything I sell, and it does help my channel quite a lot, actually, guys. Right then, thank you very much for watching again. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. If you do, there's always this little bell here you can click on. That has several ways it can help you out, I believe. It stops you being unsubscribed by GearBest, not GearBest, YouTube. Stops you being unsubscribed by YouTube, if indeed that really does happen. I don't know. I hear tales that it does. And it also gives you the option to receive updates for my new videos as well. You can also follow me on Instagram too. That's where I put up all the new stuff. And funnily enough, I've just put up a picture on Instagram as well. Hang on. There you go. I've just put that up a few moments ago. Okay, let's get that back in my pocket. Yeah, so you can follow me there over there on Instagram too. Let's get that back into focus again. There we go. Also, I've got a new Patreon page. Looking for some, you know, help with my channel there as well, if you guys wouldn't mind. Hopefully somebody will. Nobody has yet. If you can't afford to do so, well, you know, I fully understand that one. Thank you all the same anyway, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review of this very nice blade here, guys. D2 steel, 3.1mm thick stock here, very nice. Please come over again for another review. I'm sure I'll have something of interest out there, maybe a spinner or something, another knife. Alright then guys, thanks for watching and I'll catch you soon. Laters!
Rough.